Good Tuesday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm your meteorologist, Jesse Peterson, and let's go in and talk about the weather for your Tuesday. Starting off, what is going on right now throughout the entire state of South Carolina? Absolutely nothing to start off, except for a little special weather statement. Now, you might be asking, what's the special weather statement for? Well, it's mainly because of patchy dense fog. Patchy dense fog definitely is going to be an area of concern throughout the Midlands, and that's going to go. It says throughout the next couple of hours, patchy dense fog continues to develop across the state this morning. Fog should steadily lift after around 9 o'clock in the morning, and a few spots could actually be freezing fog. And so when you think about freezing fog, you usually think about, oh, the roads are going to be a little bit slick, but I think it's too warm on the surface for it to actually stick and like be too slick. So there shouldn't be any impacts with that freezing fog, really, as much as you might think there might be. Now, what about for our current condition for the entire U.S.? Well, snowfall is going on up here in southern northeast. You see some rainfall going on in Iowa, Missouri. You see some rainfall and some snowfall going on throughout pretty much a good amount of the West. And this is the same activity that we've been watching for. You have some rainfall activity going on in South Dakota, going on in Texas as well. And down here where we are, nice and dry. Even in the mid Atlantic, dry. Now, if we go on and look at our outlook for cloud cover right now, honestly, pretty tame. For the most part, I mean, there is definitely cloud cover out there. Upstate, Midlands, parts of the low country may have some as well. But most of that cloud cover actually is obviously possibly could be low to the ground due to fog cover. And even if we go on and look at that cloud cover for the future, just in general, we start off here at 8 o'clock in the morning. Going to push this forward. You can see that fog cover is getting out of here. Here's 11 o'clock in the morning. Now we just have cloud cover in parts of the upstate, maybe the coastal areas, but a little bit of the Midlands, maybe a little bit. Here's 12 o'clock p.m. Here you go into around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock p.m. as well. Now you have some clearing going on in the middle parts of the state, but the upstate, still cloud cover is going on. Eastern parts, cloud cover is still going on. Even as you go to around 10 o'clock p.m., 11 o'clock p.m., and 12 o'clock in the morning, cloud cover is completely covering up the state at this point. Remember, the blue is the cloud cover, the white is no cloud cover. Current temperatures right now, you have around a good 45 in Somerville, as well as a good 49 in Charleston, 49 in Beaufort, as well as 51 in Hilton Island, 49 in Georgetown, and 44 in Conway, 50 in Melrose Inlet, as well as a good 47 in North Myrtle Beach, 43 in Orangeburg, as well as 44 in Aiken, 43 in Sumter, and even 42 in Florence, 44 in Columbia, 45 in Newberry, 45 in Union, as well as 45 in Greenville and Spartanburg, 45 in Gaffney, as well as 44 in York and Rock Hill. Now, for your air quality, for the most part, really just have the upstate areas, the western parts of the state, and over there near Florence and Sumter, as well as over there near Dillon. Again, that is just for a little moderate area. Legend at the top right part of the screen says that everybody that's not in the yellow is in a good spot. No air quality concerns. But then once you get into the yellow, you're more in the moderate category. Meaning that, not quite unhealthy for sensitive groups, but getting close to there. High temperatures for today, you have around a good 66 in Greenville, as well as 66 in Spartanburg, Anderson, Lawrence, all 66. 65 in Rock Hill, as well as 67 in Greenwood, Newberry, Winsboro, even Dillon and Shiraz included in there. 63 down there near Charleston, as well as 65 in Georgetown. 59, yes, 59 inside of Myrtle Beach. You also have around a good 70 in Columbia, Sumter, Walterboro, Aiken. 72 in Bournwell, 71 in Orangeburg. So, I mean, you're seeing these temperatures being from the high 50s to the low 70s throughout the entire state. Winds for today, going to be honestly pretty calm. Can go all the way from 3 to 5-ish miles per hour for a lot of areas, all the way up to around 9 to 10. But that's about it, really. Wind gust will be up to around 9 to 10-ish miles per hour, all the way up to around 15, 16, 17, 20. I mean, it's possible. All of that's possible, but that would mainly be up there in the upstate. Now, if we go on and look at our rainfall not expected at this time. You will not need any sort of rain gear today. You can leave all that stuff at home. And for the crazy score, you have no idea what the crazy score is. It is a score that we see how crazy the weather is throughout the entire state of South Carolina. Starting off, number one, the main reason is because it is a bit cloudy out there. That will kind of add it a little bit. I'm honestly a bit shocked that it isn't really too much higher, but it is. I mean, it definitely is pleasant outside. I mean, you're gonna see high temperatures around in the 70s, so that also kind of decreases the score a little bit as well. Winds are gonna be calm for the most part. You may see some gusts to around 15, maybe more, but it looks like right now around that it's still gonna be pretty calm. Um, Due to the fact as well that we also had some beneficial rainfall, that might also add to the fact that it might be a little bit lowered as well. I mean, that's something there. Not really any warnings or anything like that. High pressure in control. And so for the most part, that's the whole reason why. That's the whole reason why we are at a 10 right now. SPC outlook for today. Thunderstorms, not expected at this time. Don't have to worry about them. Fire weather, same thing. Excessive rainfall, same thing. Now, if we go in and look at the models, make sure you pay attention to the time at the bottom part of your screen. That is going to be very important to look at. Starting off here at 8 o'clock in the morning, go in and push this forward. And you can see by 12 o'clock p.m., nothing. High pressure right off the coast of us. 4 o'clock p.m., nothing. 8 o'clock p.m., nothing. All the way to 12 o'clock in the morning, nothing is happening. So it's going to be a nice dry day today. And that's all that I have to say for today. So if you have not hit the like button yet, go in and do so. Also, make sure that you go in and hit the subscribe button. We are at 706, trying to get to 800. 706, trying to get to 800. Share with your friends, your family members, your acquaintances, people they don't even talk to like that, because it is very important to do so they can go in and get this key weather information, especially when stuff really does hit the fan. They'll already have, somebody to kind of go over with them as well. So make sure that you go in and do that, and I will be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m., for your Tuesday evening forecast update, and, same thing, I'll be here tomorrow morning for your Wednesday morning forecast update. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday.